Good evening. There is a transparency problem in FCPS. When I requested my son's social emotional learning lessons, a school administrator informed me that she had been told to punt my request to the FOIA office. 2 months later, and after I paid the $280 fee that FOIA charged me for the curriculum materials, I reviewed his lessons. Within those lessons, among other things, I found instruction on white privilege. These types of lessons are far outside the jurisdiction of what public schools should be teaching. Perhaps this is why FCPS makes parents jump through hoops to get access to curriculum materials. It's ironic that you are celebrating the objectivity and independence of the Office of Auditor General in your most recent resolution. In our experience, this is far from the truth. When I submitted a complaint regarding FOIA fees to access curriculum, a right guaranteed to parents under the Protection of Pupil Rights Amendment, I wasn't surprised when the OAG did not rule in my favor. When I later convened with friends, I learned that some of them had also submitted grievances to that office, which had gone unanswered. Given that the former superintendent, Karen Garza, fired Auditor General Goldie Trump, who found evidence of corrupt contracts in FCPS and now is suing for wrongful termination, perhaps the current internal auditor doesn't feel free to be independent. It's kind of like a cigarette company funding research on lung cancer. Your passing a resolution doesn't increase objectivity. Objectivity is lost when the auditor's livelihood is contingent on your approval of his or her performance. Given that FCPS has a history of firing auditors who find issues, it seems clear that you need an external audit of that $3.5 billion budget, of vendor contracts, and of curricula. Burgeoning FCPS legal fees and lawsuits are indicative of the level of corruption within FCPS and its failure to our students. Transparency extinguishes corruption and can rebuild trust. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker